So today I'm going to talk a little bit about starting up your own telehealth business and the aspects that would go into that. Starting off with the funding, that's not necessarily hard to do. There's like a lot of different grants and loans available if you were looking to start that up. However, before you take that money out, it is like really important to consider some aspects such as sources of revenue, expenses, salaries, and the equipment that you're going to need to run this telehealth business. Along with that, you're going to also have to consider your break-even analysis and how much it's going to take to earn back that initial investment that you put into the company. For business planning, it's really important that you develop your goals and metrics before you start it up. It's always good to have like a main central goal. That way, you're working towards something and you know what you want to achieve. Along with that, it's really important that you get the right equipment. Obviously, just because like if this is something you're running online, it needs to be just as effective as an in-person visit. So yeah, you have to make sure you have all the right technological equipment and that your patients are really able to hear you, engage with you online, because that is challenging. Along with that, you need to make sure you have a certified staff. Obviously, you can't run it alone, so you need to make sure you have someone that's good with the IT, the finance, and even like legal advice. You really need to make sure, just because those are all things that play into the business, obviously. So yeah, you need to have people help you with that, and you need to have a staff that's going to be able to assist your telehealth program. As far as fraud and abuse goes, I know Vicky talked about in the NBC video how she had an instance with identity theft. And I think that definitely like steers people away from telehealth just because you don't want to put your information online and have a situation like that. Like in the COVID-19 spike, we saw a huge growth in like frauds and stuff just because people were putting their information online, like medical information, like crazy. So people were always running into the situation where they were having issues, and yeah, there was identity theft. I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, physicians were billing for appointments that could not take place. So I would say that's like one disadvantage to the telehealth is like you never like know where your information is going. So I think like if there's a way to strengthen that would be really helpful just because I know like that would definitely steer me away. But there are ways to prevent it. If you don't like want that happening, it's really important that you make sure that you never just like give someone your information over the phone. That's a really bad idea. So if you were to come into a situation where someone was asking for medical information over the phone, never give it to them. Always verify first. Yeah, and then I thought it was really interesting talking about like the Amazon drug distribution and how it's now there's a possibility that prescriptions are going to be available on Amazon. I honestly think that this could explode and be a super big thing, just like we saw the growth of Amazon. We know how easy it is, 2-day delivery. People are definitely going to look into that if that's available because it's so easy to get those prescriptions, especially when the delivery time is so fast. And along with that, I know that CVS was also, the CVS Home Care was giving patients easier access to EKGs and blood tests. That's also like a big game changer just because they're making that access so easy, these big corporations. Honestly, I think this is like really helpful to people, but I could definitely foresee it affecting like smaller telehealth programs just because CVS and Amazon, they're such big corporations. So people are always kind of going to gravitate towards that. But yeah, I definitely could see in the future that kind of shutting down smaller telehealth practices. But yeah.